Knowing how to make the right investments for you is the most important part of your financial future. But how and where to get the best understanding of the risks and the options out there, that's the big challenge. And it can be intimidating and complicated. The secret is to start small, no matter your age. So to help, we brought on CEO of Invest Diva and author of Triple Compounding for Dummies, Kiana Daniel.
I am so happy to be talking to you today. This is advice we all need to know. So what's the first step we need to take if we're thinking about investing?
The first step you need to take is stop listening to finance gurus and go ahead and check your willingness and ability to take a risk. Your willingness is psychological. Everybody is different. You can take a DISC personality test. And your ability is your current financial situation, where you actually stand financially. Some people who are super optimistic, they would think that they're doing way better than what they actually are, where they actually are with their finances. People who are super pessimistic, like myself, would think that we're behind. But when you do an actual calculation of that, it will give you an exact understanding of where you are. And then you get to decide what you're going to do with your money next.
Exactly. That's my next question. How do we decide what company stocks to even buy?
Yeah, so that really depends on your risk tolerance, for example, and your age, right? So if you're like 20 years old, you have time on your side. You can go with a little bit more higher risk, higher reward in the long-term companies. Let's say categories like AI, things that are not going to go anywhere, things that are going to flourish, but could be a little bit volatile right now. If you're a little bit older, if you're in your 40s like me, from your 50s, 60s, you might want to go with investments that are less volatile and more sure and can give you fixed income. These are companies that might even pay you dividends. These are companies that you already are a customer of. Go to your credit card and see what are the companies that you are buying from.
Right.
Those are typically the companies that are going to be a suitable investment for you because you already are a customer of them, you already trust them, and certainty in the market beats not knowing and being a Nostradamus on where the markets are going to go next.
Right. Okay. Let's say I'm ready to get started. I'm ready to start my portfolio. I've got a list of 10 companies and $2,000. What do I do next?
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. You're going to, number one, you need a broker to access the stock market. So let's say you have a list of 10 companies. First of all, you want to make sure that they are publicly traded if we're talking about investing in stocks. So you're going to go to Google, you're going to put the names of those companies in Google and say, what is the stock symbol of this company? That is how you're going to find out if you can access them on the stock market. Once you have the stock symbol, you're going to go ahead and open up a brokerage account. Anything like Robinhood, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, they're all the same. Don't make it complicated. Just make a decision. It's fine. The broker doesn't determine what's going to happen. They just give you access to the markets. And then you're going to type in that stock symbol that you just found out. And here's the kicker. You're going to allocate based on your level of confidence in that stock. So if you have only $2,000, if you're investing with a company like Fidelity, they allow you to buy fractional shares. Let's say, hey, my favorite stock is already $1,000. If I buy one share of that, half of my money is gone. Guess what? You don't have to buy a whole share. You can buy based on the dollar amount. You can say, hey, I want to put in $100 in Amazon. This is not advice. I'm just giving an example. $100 in Amazon, $100 in Google, and $100 and I don't know, Roblox, because my kid is obsessed with it. And then that is how you allocate.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. This is so helpful. Okay, let's talk about your book now, Triple Compounding for Dummies. What's the most important chapter we should take a look at?
Oh my goodness, chapter 3 is all about risk tolerance. Start there because people who don't take this first step are the ones who then panic every time the markets drop, and then they get super obnoxious and greedy when the markets are up, and they end up, instead of buying low and selling high, they end up selling low and buying high. So chapter 3 is a must read. I also have a link to my risk management toolkit in that chapter. So you can go ahead, figure out your willingness, figure out your ability to take a risk that we just talked about. And then from there, you can create your perfect strategy that is personalized to you, not to a random finance guru on TikTok.
Ah, you are amazing. Thank you so much for joining us today. We have loved having you on, and our viewers are going to love these tips. So thank you for being here with us today, I should say.
Thank you for having me as well.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Follow Kiana Daniel at Invest Diva and pick up Triple Compounding for Dummies. It's available now wherever books are sold.